I wonder if AC has ever had duck meat sausage.
No.
You have never had duck meat sausage
Dude,
in your life.
you know me. Like, if it doesn't look right or smells funny, it's not going in my mouth. So no.
Pause.
That's different.
Pause.
I'm not talking about this with you because you already know.
So you ain't never had duck meat sausage?
No.
Well, won't you just duck your ass up on this table and get some?
I don't want none of that sausage at all. Wrong team.
Hey, baby, is that you? Wow, your ass got so big. Yeah, I love it. I really do. Hey, my man, we are back.
We are back.
We are back. Episode 5, Steak and Sauce Podcast. Man, we doing it, brother.
Trying to.
Stay consistent, right?
Yes, sir.
Man, I'm your host, Derek Nowlin. I am one half of the dynamic duo of Steak and Sauce. My co-host,
Antonio Clavin.
You already know, AC, always cold. He's been cold since 2002. Ain't nothing changed. Only thing that's changed is the routes and the defense.
Yes, sir.
That's it. But
all I need is a screen.
Yeah, hey, get a screen. That's a TD. You feel me? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Listen, first, we want to take just a few seconds. We want to thank all of our supporters, everybody that's been tuning in, everybody that's subscribed, everybody that's sharing for us. We also appreciate all the messages that we've got. We've got a lot of heartfelt messages from people that tell us how much they're enjoying the content, the show. They clean up their houses on Saturdays and they listen to us on Spotify and Google Podcasts.
That's hilarious.
We do have a great rating on Google Podcasts, by the way. It's awesome. So we're just going to continue to grind. We want to continue to give you guys content. We want to continue to entertain you guys. Also, if you feel like you would like to come on the show, if you have a small business, large business, you want to display a talent, or you just want to, vent about your baby mama increasing y'all's child support, we're here for it. Come on, let's talk about it, So we'll definitely make it happen. We definitely want to thank Weston and Scott for helping us make this happen. You can follow Scott's podcast at Finding Your Place on YouTube. And you can follow some of Weston's great work at weston.carmack, correct? Carmack Media. Okay, Carmack Media. Sorry about that. So just to get into it right quick, I'm feeling great. I just want to get the energy right quick. If you don't mind, I know how much Tonio loves country music. So if y'all know Rascal Flatts, they got an old song when we were in high school called These Days, right? But I think the first few lines should be, hey, baby, is that you? Wow, your ass got so big. Yeah, I love it. I really do. That's what it should be, right?
What is the original lyric? The
original lyrics is, hey, baby, is that you? Wow, your hair got so long. Why you go? She don't care about her hair being long.
Some of them do. They like
man, I like that. I like that short crop, the little fade with the part on it. That's what I like. So yeah, that's the way I would remix it if I had it. You know what I'm saying? Let her know I'm looking at them yams. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I also shout out to Boo Capone. He's a comedian. And I've been watching him on the internet.
I'm about to say, I don't know who he is.
Oh, you got to look him up, man. He's hilarious. So he's got a song and he's like, he was making fun of this dude because he was kind of like heavy set. So he looked at him and he goes, you take a piece of meat and you boil it in some heat and you shove it in a bun. Now David Lucas is having fun.
Oh, Lord.
Bro, I was in the floor.
He said, no, he's having fun.
Now David Lucas having fun. And he like does his hands, I was crying, bro. But yeah, that's completely hilarious. I was sitting at work today and I was thinking to myself, I wonder if AC has ever had duck meat sausage.
No.
You have never had duck meat sausage
Dude,
in your life.
You know me. Like, if it doesn't look right or smells funny, it's not going in my mouth. So no.
Pause.
That's different.
Pause.
I'm not talking about this with you because you already know.
So you ain't never had duck meat sausage?
No.
Well, won't you just duck your ass up on this table and get some?
I don't want none of that sausage at all. Wrong team.
Tell him get some of his duck meat.
Where the heck did you hear that at?
I heard it from a guy at work. I Thought it was pretty funny. He asked the whole lunchroom if they ever had duck meat sausage. We were like, no, we never had duck meat.
Yeah.
He's like, y'all duck up on this table. So I thought it was hilarious.
It was funny.
Yeah, cool. So duck meat. What I wanted to do, me and you always talk about things that we do or do not believe in. We always talk about sports, and we always talk about what we see that's happening in the world right now. So I just want to get into it right quick. We got a few current events, right?
Yeah.
First one we'll start out with, it's a sad situation. Brittney Griner.
Yeah, that is pretty sad.
It's sad. It's very sad because I feel like she's not getting a fair shake because of
fair shake? No, she ain't getting a fair shake. She got 9 years of hard labor in prison for less than a gram of bud. Yeah. Are you serious?
No, I'm saying she's not getting a fair shake.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she's definitely not, because they're going to have her out there breaking rocks with an axe.
Yeah. Craters to pebbles.
Yeah. Until her back gives out.
And she's already 7 feet tall. What is that going to do to her?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. And I see a lot of comments, and I want to talk to the people out there. I see a lot of comments right now talking about,
that she deserves it.
Let her sit, let her rot. Don't bring her home. She was a socialist. So how's that working out for you? And I'm like, look, y'all just had Floyd Fest just what? Last weekend?
I guess.
Weekend before? The people that are leaving these comments dropped more acid at Floyd Fest and didn't shower for 3 days. Yeah. Right? Riding people's cows, breaking people's fences. Y'all did a lot of crazy stuff, a lot more than Brittney did.
I heard it gets lit out there.
It's lit. You know what I'm saying? They're out there screaming like wolves and howling and stuff. They wrestle each other. It's terrible, right?
Yeah.
I mean, shout out Floyd Fest. We're just joking. But the point I'm trying to make is a lot of people that are being so judgmental, they do worse stuff. There are worse things happening right now, and I think they should really look into that law. We need our president. We need people to step in and be like, hey, I know he's reaching out. He's
but they're in a different country. Russia's laws are totally different.
I know they're totally different.
But the crazy thing about it is this ain't the first time she's been over there. Like, she works over there. Like, they don't understand that WNBA players make more money overseas. So that's why most WNBA players go overseas to make millions of dollars. And that's what she was doing, playing on the Russia team. But she had that pin, I guess she had. Right. And they caught her at the airport.
She had hemp oil.
Yeah.
Or, something very, very minor. And if we're not speaking facts right now, I don't want the facts police to try to come up and try to correct us. Listen, we're just speaking about it in a general light, right?
Any content is good content.
Any content's good content. I don't feel like they should put her in that cage.
No.
That's a little bit sad.
The cage ain't even big enough for her.
The cage is not big enough for her. Her back is hunched over in that cage, and they sit there and laugh.
They put her in there, and they told her she has 9 years of prison.
You know what I would have done?
What can you do?
Okay. No, I'd have been cool. Okay, you gonna give me 9 years? Okay, they got my hands bound. She's 6'9". As soon as they let me out of there, I'm elbowing everybody that I can, biting, kicking, screaming. You're already going to give me
another
9.
15?
They ain't going to give me no 15. They might add a little bit to it, but you know what? Y'all going to give me 9? Y'all going to get these hands,
Think about this. They gave you 9 for less than a gram of bud. So what are you going to do when you go in the courtroom, act like a wild animal?
What did we watch on that show when that guy told the warden every time he comes down to his block what he was going to do?
I can't remember what show
Every night you're on shift. I'm a beat you know what I'm saying? That's what I would have done. I'd have told him every night y'all on shift, y'all bring me my tray. I'm fighting everybody I see.
They're just gonna add more times.
That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I'll be writing letters, dear Mr. President. Let's make a trade.
They go.
Let's make a trade.
And that's another reason they did it for the trade.
The trade. They knew what they wanted. They knew that guy had too many secrets and too much going on. And I just think that it's crazy that the laws in foreign countries, like whatever they are, that's what it is, bro.
Just like it is over here. Like,
yeah, the treatment, the type of stuff you can go through, the type of contact and stuff you can have. I just think it's very scary. You know, she's like, look, and you made a good point. She's up there to make money. The new deal that LeBron just signed, his deal alone that he'll be signing soon is more than every WNBA player's salary combined. Yeah. In the States.
You go to a WNBA game, it's 200 fans. Like, they don't get support like they should.
They do not get support like they should. And those women are phenomenal athletes. Yeah. They have incredible skills on, you know, like I really like watching the WNBA for when I want to watch a lot of fundamentals.
Yeah.
It's 3 passes and a shot, you know, and they're trying to win. They're setting screens. They're doing this.
Oh, yeah, they're playing their hearts
Playing their hearts out, you know, and I can see why they want to go overseas and stuff like that.
Make
to
that
try
money.
try to compensate. But bring her home. That's what I'm saying.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, bring her home.
She'll probably serve 5.
I think they're trying to work. I saw something on the internet. They're trying to work something out to try to get her home pretty soon.
Yeah, they're trying to make a trade, but
you don't
if you don't give them what they want,
right?
That's what they're gonna do.
Right,
It's Russia.
Right, yeah. So I say bring her home. A lot of people in the comments and stuff like that, they have their own opinion. These people making these comments, they are not in that situation. So it's easy to say, oh, let her sit, let her do this.
You're not sitting in the cage hearing your life change.
Is she not American?
Yeah.
Do we not still care about our fellow Americans, right?
Yeah.
Regardless of what it is.
True.
And I'll be like this, listen, if I was stateside, they're trying to get taxes off of this stuff now. They're legalized. They're doing different things. So, hey, everybody that's locked up for that stuff, they got to go. Got to go, in my opinion. Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I was looking on that.
Right?
I think it's a sweet deal, to be honest. Go ahead and talk about it.
Superstar quarterback, right? They said nobody's been able to do what he's done in the amount of years that he's been in, right?
Yeah.
He recently, along with his wife, they inked a deal with a company called AirShake. AirShake is like the Uber version of private jets. So I think it was like a $500 million deal, or $500 million investment that pretty much gives them private jet access
at all
anytime.
times.
At all times.
I saw that.
And you got to think about that. I mean, that's pretty awesome. I mean, you can literally fly from Texas to Charlotte, North Carolina in like under 2 hours. I mean, it's amazing. You can get to wherever you need to go. I just think that he needs to be careful doing all these deals and stuff like that. No offense to his wife. I seen her.
Yeah.
If it don't work, buddy, half.
Well, he got the money to do that. Do you think she's part of the deal, or
the way I read
it's just his name on the signature?
The way I read it, it said him and his wife. So I think that they both kind of inked that deal together.
All right.
And I don't know what stake she has in it, but
at least she's making her own money.
She is making her own money, but if something goes a little bit off with that, she gonna hit them pockets, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm pretty sure he's a smart man that has a prenup.
I'd hope so, because my mom always told me, when you take the L out of lover, it's over. Okay.
I can see that.
You got to think about it. Write the word lover down and erase the L. What do you got? Over. That's all you got. All right. When you take the L out of lover, it's over. She would always sing it to me. So I just think he should be careful. Congrats to him, by the way, for inking that type of deal. I mean, that's pretty amazing. That was my first time hearing about AirShake. So I think more people are going to get on board.
Oh, yeah.
And,
you have the money to spend that.
Spend that, you know, because it costs some insane amount just to fuel a private jet. Like crazy, but that's crazy. So, good topic. Elon Musk.
Yeah, I looked on that too.
Okay. So, we know he has a technology to create drones, to create these robots, military-grade robots. How do you feel about that?
I guess it's all right. He's doing what he's doing. Like, they're letting him do it, so why not? And
I feel like they're going to continue to let him do what he's doing because he knows too much.
I don't know if it's because of that.
I feel like he's tapped in with a lot of stuff.
He's the richest man in the world. So
I mean, he is, but I feel like we were reading. So Elon Musk plans to send thousands of people to Mars in the future to colonize it. It'll cost you $100,000. It'll take 6 months to get there, because it's 100 million miles away.
Yeah.
So he says if we do not move the civilization from Earth and do that, Earth will pretty much implode. Like, we'll see the end of it.
Maybe after we're long and gone.
Right. It's kind of scary to me, but
I'm not worried about that because, like I said, we're probably going to be dead when that happens.
That's scary to think about, bro. I want to live forever. But,
well,
but I will say, can you imagine traveling 6 months in space trying to reach a destination? I'm telling y'all right now.
It probably takes longer, too.
Probably takes longer. Where they're going to put them in those cryo things like on Alien. I'm telling y'all going to wake up. Half the crew's going to be dead.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bad scene. I'm telling you, don't do it. You're traveling 6 months. You don't even know what's happening in those 6 months.
Yeah, like what is going on?
What's going on around you? You're traveling through space. I'm telling you, it's going to be, I feel like it's going to be a lot of
accidents. Are they going to be asleep or are they going to be awake the whole time?
Right.
Is it like,
I think when they go through like a hyper drive like that, at that whatever speed or whatever they're going to push them through, I think they do have to put them down because of atmospheric reasons. I think. But I just think that that's going to be completely crazy. There's no way that I'd let you put me to sleep on a spaceship and shoot me out into orbit for 6 months, hoping that I get to where I'm supposed to go.
Yeah, I'm going to need to see a couple practice trials.
Yeah, we're going to need to see that. Get them monkeys y'all always use and strap them down and send them up there and let me see that first.
Yeah, I'm going to see that.
Yeah, because look, I don't trust it. If I wake up and I'm like, hey, where we at? We went through we're in a different galaxy. I'm beating everybody up. I'm the pilot, everybody, bro. Like, cause you know how easy that can happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they can
like,
get off course.
Who's going to fly the ship that you're going to be on?
Heck, the daggone Teslas, you know.
They control themselves.
Right.
And that's another thing about the robots. They're trying to program whatever they're putting in the car into the robots so they can like,
I'm telling you right now,
pick up everything on themselves.
Will Smith tried to warn us.
iRobot.
All Elon's going to do is populate our homes with these robots. He's going to wait for a while. We're going to get comfortable. Somebody's going to give him the green light. He's going to hit a button. All them robots is going to turn red. I'm telling you, they're going to go from washing dishes to choking people out in 2 seconds. Ain't no one going to be able to do about it. Right?
Yeah.
You're going to be trying to go for a gun, this and that. No, bro. They got advanced technology, superhuman strength. I mean, AI is, I mean, you can corrupt that with a computer code.
Yeah.
You know, somebody that's smart enough to control it. Yeah. Hack that system. We'd be hurting, bro.
Yeah. It'd be a terrible sight to see.
People just screaming, getting thrown off of buildings and stuff by robots. Ain't no way, bro. I'm not here for it. I'm telling you. And Elon's going to be up in some tower somewhere.
You ain't going to be able to outrun them.
No, they'll run you down. Did you see how fast they were on our robot?
Yeah,
they ran down a motorcycle. They ran down a motorcycle. Ain't no way, bro. So that's how I feel about it. I feel like he's got too much free reign. They need to pull him in a little bit. He's got too much money. We want to know what you're doing. What do you got going on, right? Who's ever approving these projects? Please look into it, all right? Don't let us be the last to know as civilians, like, what's going to happen. So somebody comment on that. Tell me how y'all feel. Moving on, Mr. Charleston White.
All
right. If you don't know who that is, ladies and gentlemen, just go give him a look.
He's a straight fool.
He's a fool, okay? But I feel like he's a genius. He is challenging and marketing himself in such a way that anybody that tries to approach him in a negative manner or something like that, I feel like he's got the police on his side.
Yeah, because he's going to call them.
See, he's going to call the police. He's going to
call the cops on you.
He's going to call the cops on you. So recently, if you don't know, Charleston White had a run-in with Soulja Boy.
I tried to watch that video, but I couldn't see everything. Like, what happened?
So I think Charleston White and Soulja Boy had some beef prior to this meetup. Charleston White was doing some shows or something like that.
I heard him call him a punk or something like that because Soulja Boy was bragging about people that he so-called killed and stuff like that.
Soulja Boy, only thing Soulja Boy's killed is a Capri Sun. That's it. Soulja Boy ain't done nothing. I'm telling you. Soulja Boy used to beef with Bow Wow.
Yeah.
Come on now. So I guess Soulja Boy and a bunch of guys, grown men, ran up on Charleston White. Ugh. What they did not know.
Don't do that in Virginia.
Don't do that, baby, because it's going to be, ooh-wee, that's hot. I'm telling you, do not run up on me.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that right now, baby, because I'm going to throw a hydro shock at you. It's going to be hot.
Hot lava.
Hot lava, yeah. So they ran up on him. He pulled out pepper spray, sprayed everybody. 8 grown men got pepper sprayed in the face, and he kept dousing. He said he hit Soulja Boy twice.
Oh, Lord.
He said he learned from an old police officer, you spray across the face and bring it back again. So they got it twice. They were screaming, yelling, and I know it's true.
They probably dropped instantly.
Instantly screaming. Soulja Boy went online live after that and was telling people like, oh, you punk, you gonna spray me? You gonna spray us? And then Charleston White got on there and said, yeah, this the gun I did it with. It looked like a pistol.
Oh.
But it had a canister on it. He also had a railroad tie nail, like nails you put in the railroad. He said they got this from where Jesus was at. And he carries that nail in a sock so he can swing it around. I'm like, what? He had a big knife. He had like 8 or 9 weapons
That's like a prison weapon.
Yeah, it's a prison weapon. Yeah, that, you know, makeshift weapon. He put it in a sock and was going to wave it around. Now, in another city, this other guy ran up on him, and Charleston hid behind a woman. I seen it. So I was like, you know, does he really want that smoke? Is he just doing this for clout?
No, because he doesn't want that smoke. He's 60 years old. I don't even know. At least 60. He's arguing with 20-year-olds just to get clout on the internet. That's all he's doing.
He already has a fake eye. So one of his eyes he can pull out at any time. And it's completely fake.
He's promoting his brand. Like, I understand
that's what I'm saying.
He's making money.
Marketing.
Doing dumb stuff.
I feel like anytime you're negative, look at 50 Cent. 50 Cent will comment on anybody, anywhere, anytime.
But people love that. Like,
they do love it. People love negativity. So when he goes on the internet and he's holding up a large magazine, he's saying death to this person, death to that person. People can't believe that he's saying that because nobody else would dare to do it.
Yeah.
So now that he's done that, it's kind of like, I tell you whose blueprint I feel like he took. I feel like he took 6ix9ine's blueprint. 6ix9ine was the biggest troll in the world. You know what I'm saying? He went to Chicago. Hey, I'm out here. What you don't know is he filmed it a day before, then he posted it, right? So I feel like Charleston took that. He took that daggone algorithm that 6ix9ine had going, and he just manipulated it a little bit, and he's out here doing the same thing.
True.
That's how I feel.
But now people are watching it, like,
yeah, they love it. I love it. I ain't gonna lie. When he says,
I laugh at it. I don't love it.
I don't love it. Let me say that. I don't love it. I laugh at it. When he talked about calling the cops on them young boys because they was gonna steal people's lawn stuff, I was crying. I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. I really did. I was like, bro, this dude's ridiculous. But what he's doing, he's keeping himself so relevant because of stuff he's saying that nobody else would dare to say.
He's like Trump in the news. In the news every day.
And yeah. We need to do this. We need to do that. Yeah, he's like that. He's bold. But what else I want to talk about is, so me and you talk about sports a lot.
Yeah.
I feel that you're probably, along with one or two other people, the most knowledgeable people that I know about sports.
Used to be. I don't know. I don't follow sports like that no more.
Y'all remember certain championships, certain bowl games, who played what position, where they went to after that. So I wanted to do a name that team game with you.
All right.
So what you're going to do is you're going to name a few players.
NFL or basketball or NBA.
Mix it up. We'll start NFL first. And I got to tell you what team they play for. Okay. Right. Now, don't be trying to pull no crazy third string guy.
I'll do some starters.
Okay. Okay. We'll do a couple of those. We'll do a couple NBA, and then we'll get into the next one. All right.
All right. The recent trade, AJ Brown. He's a receiver. Where did he get traded to?
AJ Brown went to the Seahawks.
Wrong. He went to Philly.
He went to Philly?
Yeah, he went to Eagles. He was on Tennessee Titans.
It's still a bird.
I'm gonna give you an easy one. DK. Is it DC or DK?
Metcalf?
Yeah, Metcalf. DK Metcalf.
Big dude. DK Metcalf's funky ass went to I know Weston's laughing because he knows I don't know
where he went to is where he's at now.
Where he's at now?
Yeah.
Is he at Dallas? he ain't in Dallas.
I wish he was.
Yeah, we need him, baby.
He was. Seahawks. He is at the Seahawks.
He's at Seahawks. What everybody getting? What they got going on in the Seahawks?
I don't know. They don't have a quarterback anymore. Oh God. All right, Russell Wilson. Where's he at now?
His punk ass went over to y'all know this is jokes, right? I really know this stuff. I'm just playing. I don't know where Russell went.
Denver Broncos.
To the Broncos?
Yeah, that was
hey, Russell, you ain't John Elway.
Hey, he's trying to be.
You better back up. I ain't gonna lie though, for his stature, I feel like he holds his own in the league.
Oh yeah,
100%.
And his wife ain't too bad looking either.
Oh, Sierra?
Yeah.
She don't do it for me. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Sierra
does nothing for me, bro. Like her dance moves, I think she's very talented. She's very creative. But when I look at her, nothing in me makes me want to be like, yeah, I'd like to take you out to dinner.
All right. I'm going to skip that.
Dinner. She does it for you?
Yeah. What do you mean does she do it for me? Are you
what
serious?
About her? Tell me what about her does
She's a beautiful woman.
She is beautiful, but like I feel like
it's not like I sat down and talked to her and got to know her.
She probably think you're future.
Nah.
If she sat down and talked to you, yeah.
I ain't that toxic.
So
right. NBA.
Let's go NBA.
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown. I just had him in a daggone parlay. Not recently, but I had him in one.
You're 0 for 3 right now. You know that, right?
I'm not 0 for 3.
You got all the NFL teams wrong.
Jaylen Brown, Clippers.
No. Close. Boston Celtics.
Okay, close. Okay.
All right, I'll give you another one. Ugh. Dang, I'm trying to think. Russell Wilson. I mean, I already said him. Russell Westbrook. I'm sorry.
Westbrook?
Yeah, Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook left L.A., right?
No, he's still there. You would have been right if you would have said L.A.
L.A., yeah. He's L.A. Yeah, okay.
My goodness.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
hey,
one for 5.
Yeah, it don't matter, baby. Win's a win. It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. All right? Fast and Furious. Give me another one.
Another one. Kyrie Irving. Since you hit my son with a spin move.
Yeah,
I got the footage.
Yeah, we'll pull it up. We'll pull it up. Not only did I hit your son with the spin move, I dusted him. And I sent it to Weston. And I asked Weston, was that a travel? He said, no, it was clean. That's probably the sickest spin move I've seen in a while. I mean, it was dope.
If you'd have made a layup.
And he grabbed my arm the whole way up. So it would have been...
But he was like 4 feet tall at the moment.
First, I've said this on another episode. Your son was 6'7" that summer. He's taller now. Okay. I am 5'9", 5'10" in tennis shoes. So not only did I give up the advantage, I got tore meniscus in my knee.
All right. I'm going to show the footage one day.
We're going to show the footage. Okay. So Westbrook's at LA.
Yep.
So
you was 1 for 5.
I'm 4 for 5 right now.
4 for 5 is what you think?
All right. Give me another. All right. So let's jump on this right quick. I'm going to give you one.
All right.
Okay. And you tell me as much as you can about this player.
Don't give me somebody crazy.
Let's see here. What happened to the dude that we used to laugh about on defense that would grab them quarterbacks' face masks and try to break their necks?
Ndamukong Suh.
Ndamukong Suh. Where's he at?
I don't know where he's at.
I don't know either. I just
don't know
remember
if he's in the league right now.
They probably kicked him out for hurting people.
Yeah, he was ruthless.
He was beyond, like, that was overboard. That one you showed me, they had the quarterback Jake Delhomme.
It was a preseason game.
Preseason game. They ain't even got into the season. They had Jake Delhomme mic'd up. Suh, is that his name, Suh?
Yeah.
Suh grabbed him, twisted his neck. Jake was yelling, I'm down, and he still pulled his neck. I was like, he tried to yell and tell you.
The crazy thing about it, he jumped on his back
and he tried to break his back in a preseason game. Like, what's wrong with you?
He was telling him he threw the ball, saying, I'm down.
I'm down.
When does a quarterback throw the ball and tell a player that he's down?
He got twisted. Remember, he came in hot, grabbed him. He knew who it was. He looked down. He spiked the ball on the ground, just threw it in like the direction of the receiver, right? Yeah. He goes, I'm down. He still crunched his back on the ground. Like, it's uncalled for. Like, the dude is ruthless.
Look up his highlight.
Okay. All right. So let's get into another discussion.
All right.
This is hot topic. I see this all over the internet. I don't know which way it's going to go. LeBron versus Jordan.
You know who I'm going to take? Jordan.
I already know that. And
it's that simple.
Let me say this.
LeBron is a great player. He's the second best player. He's an all-around better player than Jordan. But if you give the ball to Jordan and you say, go win this game, he's going to win the game.
Yeah, he's going to win the game. I'll give you that. When I watch their highlights, right? I watch Jordan highlights to this day and I still get chills, right? Just the way he was. I consider Jordan a real shooter, right?
A jump shooter.
Jump shooter. I don't really recognize him for the dunks and stuff like that, even though most people do.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about him was his ability to get to the basket, the left hand, right hand kind of misdirection, taking bumps, still getting the shots off, and of course the famous fadeaway, right?
Fadeaway.
So I feel like LeBron can shoot. I've never in my mind placed LeBron on a pedestal where I'm like, dang, Nobody shoots a paper ball into a trash can and yells LeBron. Now, they might tomahawk one and yell that, but I've never considered LeBron like, oh, he's a shooter, right? But he's all-around playmaker. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I give him his credit. He's been having all that pressure on him since he was like 15, 16. And he accomplished all of it.
Accomplished all of it. The integrity of his family stayed the same. He's had no scandals. On and off the court, he does great things. All the money he's given back, how active he is back in Ohio, different organizations, helping kids get to college. Everything. I did not give LeBron his flowers, but I want to, because I feel like I was really focused on him when they were showing the high school highlights. Remember, we were watching him coming out. I didn't realize this man's on what, 20 years in?
Yeah, I think so.
20 years in the NBA, and he's still doing some of the same stuff that he did 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that in itself, and to be consistent, I mean, a lot of people give him flack about the way he calls and stuff that he does. When
he's a great role model.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you know this, but the NBA, they have an IQ test that they give the players, right?
I guess so.
All right. So it's like a hidden fact. So they had LeBron go into a room. He sat at a desk. He could barely even fit in there, right? Because he's 6'8", 6'9".
Yeah.
So he takes his pen and he undoes like the packet to take the test. He flips it over. First page, right, was a long division problem, right? He looked at it. Oh, come on, ref. He flipped the desk over. Right, kicked the desk, everything, fell on the floor, held his back. They're like, come on, man, it's a test. You can't flop on this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got the test back and scored it. He scored the lowest out of the entire NBA.
I don't believe that, but
even what's that dude's, what's that center's name? The one me and you like with the huge hands. He's on the commercials. His wife packs his lunch before every game.
I don't know.
I cannot think of his name. He scored higher than LeBron.
I don't know.
And he can barely even read or speak English. So what's that?
You talking about Mutombo?
No, not Mutombo. No. I was like, what? Not Mutombo. This is a dude from like Greece or something like that. He's got like brunette hair.
Oh, dang. I don't know his name.
Right. But he's
tall. Oh, yeah.
He scored higher than him. I feel like the LeBron Jordan debate also has to come down to era. I mean, when Jordan was playing, look at the competition level.
Yeah,
look at the way the game was played. You would get your lip busted just trying to get a layup. Nowadays, I feel like they've changed that game up a little bit. I feel like Jordan in his prime in this league, I don't know what that would look like.
His prime in the league now?
Yeah.
He's averaging 50.
A night.
Yes, 50.
50?
50.
In this, and the way that these players are developed.
His high scoring season was like 36, 37 in the 80s. He's going to the free throw line about 30 times a night.
You're right. Okay, I didn't factor that in.
And then he's going to dunk on people, layups, shots. Right. He's getting 50.
50. Gotcha. 50, easily. I still feel like the game has changed so much, which is going to get us into the next part I want to talk to you about. We used to see those point guards that were like shifty, fast, and all this kind of stuff. Now you got guys that are 6'8" bringing the ball up the court.
Yeah.
You know?
LaMelo.
And that's where it starts, 6'8", and with ball control, which is crazy, right? Reminds me of Magic. I mean, that's what it reminds me of back in the day, you know, the way he could do things. Nate Robinson. Nate Robb should be in the league right now.
First of all, I want to know, why is he your favorite player?
Okay, I'll tell you why.
I know he won a couple slam dunk contests. I give the man that.
Heart over height.
I give him that.
Right. But not only that, I watch his highlights all the time. I used to be the biggest Nate Robb fan, right? And the way what he was giving up out there and stature alone, his athleticism was off the charts. I don't think people gave him credit for that. Like, he was a scorer. He could shoot, lights out. He could get to the lane, dunk on you if he wants to. Excellent defense. I just don't know why he's not on somebody's roster right now.
Because he's probably still in the boxing ring laying on the ground right now. What are you talking about?
Don't talk about my man like that. Hey, they did him wrong.
He signed the paper and showed up and thought he was really going to win.
He was training with a guy that hadn't trained anybody since they filmed the last Rocky film. and he thought that he was going to get in there and do something. The guy, I mean,
he should have been bobbing and weaving.
He should have been bobbing and weaving. Yeah, he should have. I mean, when he got knocked out, I literally almost cried because everybody was texting my phone laughing, and I was like, Nate, get up. Get up. Like, what's wrong with you, man? Represent.
He sleep. What do you mean what's wrong with him?
His mama, everybody was in the crowd, had to watch that. That was awful. My dad called me, look at your boy. What you mean? Look at your boy.
I text Chris because he had New York Knicks.
New York Knicks. I bet Chris's dad flipped out, bro. Chris's dad
probably calling him a bum.
Yeah, look at these bums.
Bums.
So
that's why he's not in the league.
You think he's not in the league because he got knocked out?
He doesn't know where he's at right now. What are you talking about? I haven't heard from Nate since that.
I feel like his ego was bruised a little bit, right?
Yeah.
He did.
You knocked me out in front of my family. I'm probably gonna cry myself to sleep every night.
No, if you knock me out in front of my family, when I come to, I'm swinging on everybody. Your kids, you, the ref, anybody that laughed, I'm gonna go back and watch the tape. Anybody that laughed, I'm coming for you. You know. So the guy that was Jake Paul, right?
Yeah, Jake Paul.
Jake Paul is really getting some awesome training. I've watched his film. He's training hard,
like he's a real fighter.
He's trained like he's a real fighter. I feel like he is using some of his internet success to try to boost him a little bit.
Yeah.
But him and his brother are legit.
I don't know about his brother, but Jake.
Right. I think his brother went to like WWE or something like that.
I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever. Hey, it's a bag, right?
Yeah, but Jake, Nate was a little man. Like
Nate was a little man.
5'7",
right,
against a man that's 6'3".
And I think Nate thought it was kind of going to be like one of those like celebrity boxing matches, like tap tap move. Nah, bro. Jake went in there and he punched him, and the way Nate's knees hit together before he hit the ground, it hurt my heart, bro.
Yeah,
I hate to see that happen to him. And then when he got up, he was like, you could tell he just wanted to go home. I want to go home. They should have. I wish they had that back then. Yeah, like, bro, it was terrible. And tell me right now, what about Nate's game does not make him a candidate to be in the NBA right now?
First of all, he's probably too old and too slow. Like, who's he going to play over? Like, every team has a
not Orlando, because they start out at 6'9".
Yeah, I'm going to say every team has a starting point guard that could be an all-star.
Gotcha. I see that.
He can be a backup.
You feel the same way about Isaiah
Thomas?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can go out there and be a backup. He can give you 20. I think he can give you 20.
I think he just dropped 40 in the Drew League or something like that. Yeah. I mean, he's a player. He's going to get you buckets. I feel like those guys, just because like they're near and dear to my heart, I feel like they should be on the roster. Now, Nate's got a lot of stuff going on. He's got an awesome TV show. He's got different stuff going on. So like, kudos to him for that.
Yeah.
You know, but like, I just said that because I know how you feel about Nate, and like, you wanted to know why do I like him so much, you know? But to me, he's incredible.
Yeah, he is.
Like, he really is. Like, and he was a multi-sport athlete.
Yeah, he played football at Washington too.
Right. So I mean, like, he was a real deal. Getting into something that I know you've been wanting to talk about.
What is that?
So I wrote it down. According to Antonio, right? Because you got the facts. You know if something's true or not. And if you say that it's false, it's false.
Well, you ain't gonna change my mind. Like,
that's what I'm saying. If you think
I don't care who you are, you're not gonna come and change my mind. Like blah 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 blah. No.
So starting out, the moon landing. All right, in 1969.
I don't know if that's real or fake.
Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin supposedly landed on the moon.
Went up there.
All right. Now, as I was thinking about this, I was like, Buzz Aldrin, Buzz Lightyear. So essentially, Buzz Lightyear thought that he was some amazing astronaut that had a laser that would blast aliens and all that stuff. Yeah. They were stickers. And he had to find out the hard way.
Talking about a movie, right?
No, I'm talking about real life too. This Buzz Aldrin is the same dude. Fake in a Hollywood studio.
Okay, that could be fake.
That's where
I didn't say it was real or wasn't fake.
Because that was during the time for a race to space, right? We were trying to beat Russia.
Yeah, trying
to beat everybody up there, right? Also, they had a picture of the bottom of Neil's boots. The bottom of Neil's boots were flat.
All right.
Right? No texture to them. The footprints that they had on that stage in that Hollywood set had ridges on the bottom of the boots.
Supposedly.
I seen it.
All right, I ain't seen it.
All right. So, Weston, can we pull a picture of that up, possibly?
Our argument wasn't about if the moon landing
I
was
know what our
real
argument was
or
about,
fake.
but I
it was
wanna-
about the moon having wind. It's wind on the moon. You cannot tell me that.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
All right. Look at his boots.
Okay.
All right. And look at the footprint that it put on the moon.
Supposedly.
Is that not a discrepancy?
Is that
there?
his?
You daggone right it's his.
Yeah, I guess so.
And look at the flag
What about it?
waving like that.
Yeah, because there's wind up there.
I
That's a fake flag anyway. Look at it. This picture's edited.
look at no, it's not that's from the Hollywood studio. That's what they gave us. Look at him. That's what they gave us. Lying boy. He ain't even got the tank ain't even hooked up on the back. You
Like
see
I
the
said,
camera shadow in the back?
I don't know if it's real or fake, but there is wind on the moon.
Can anybody that's smarter than me, Antonio, call in right now or
Yeah,
confirm,
please.
do something? Actually, put us a message on the bottom of this when we post it. Is there wind
On the moon.
on the moon, around the moon?
Yes.
Okay. Antonio says yes. I say no. Somebody hook us up. Let us know. Dive into that because this
Please.
will put to rest an argument that we've had for over 4 years, right?
So do you think the moon's flat too?
No, I don't think the moon is flat.
So the earth is flat, but the moon ain't flat.
I'm telling you right now, the more and more research that I do into this flat earth theory, it makes a lot of sense. Now, the only way we're going to know is if we charter, go to Antarctica, get over that ice wall, and we get a look at them mammoths face to face.
What does that got to do with the earth being flat?
They are on the rim. They're on the rim out there. So if we do see a drop off, we probably won't make it. They'll probably capture us and say, what are y'all doing here?
What are you talking about drop off?
The flat earth theory is that we are kind of surrounded by an ice wall.
All right.
Outside of that ice wall are outlying lands that we have not been to yet. These are other
On
civilizations. Yes. 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 There are other civilizations. There are other civilizations outside of this ice wall that we have not seen yet, okay?
This is why people need to stay off the internet. The internet is rotten
No, it
people's
ain't. No, it
brain.
ain't. I do a lot of research every night. I write it down. I read it. I study it. Bam! Flat earth theory. Now, as you can see, they say that we live in this dome, right? Kind of like the Truman Show.
right.
Remember when he broke the dome and he was like, realized he's being recorded and all that
Yeah.
stuff? So they call that dome a certain...
So we got icicles hanging off the edge
That's
of
the
the earth.
ice wall, okay? Now, this is what is orbiting.
What are you talking about?
No, let me explain it. This is what we're orbiting on. And the reason I said that is because I've seen too many documentaries where people were traveling. Excuse me. People were traveling. They took a time lapse of their travel. They said at a distance of like 600 feet or 600 whatever, there should be a 6-foot incline if the earth was round.
6 foot incline.
All right. So that means
How are they gonna know?
they did the math.
6 foot incline.
So from 4 miles away, you can see the Chicago skyline from 4 miles away. And by that theory, if we did the math, we should not be able to see it if the earth was round. Okay. Now I know a lot of people gonna be like, what's Derek been smoking?
Yeah,
I ain't
I'm asking that.
I ain't been smoking nothing. I've been doing a lot of research on this, and y'all better get hip to it, boy. Y'all better start paying attention. They don't want us to know about those outlying lands because there are other civilizations out there. Like I go back to the point, we cannot even recreate the pyramids that were built. Those, what we call ancient civilizations, were actually a little bit more advanced than we were. The pyramids that are under Antarctica right now are 2 and 4 kilometers each side. That's huge. What built that? They took a temperature probe underneath Antarctica and put it into like as far as they could go into the
You
Earth.
know, continents have moved over the millions of years, right?
I know about, you know, the separation and stuff like that. But
Where that's your answer.
the temperature that they pulled from underneath Antarctica matched that of a rainforest. So the theory is that at one time, Antarctica was at the, like, it looked like a rainforest. And some civilization was able to create these giant pyramids and all that kind of stuff. If we get outside that ice wall, Antonio,
Ice wall.
we will see Asgard.
Well, when you get over that ice wall, please call me. I want to be the first person you call.
I will, because
whoever gets over
that'll probably be the last time we talk, because they're gonna take me out, because they don't want us seeing this stuff. They don't want us knowing about it. I'm telling you, the stuff exists, and we just got to do more research. Why
can't we see it though? If it's an ice wall.
Well, if you go to Antarctica, we could pull it up right now. The ice wall in Antarctica is huge. I mean, it's to the point where you would have to fly over top of it. There's footage of a drone that went over the ice wall in Antarctica, and when it got over the ice wall, there were some military like bases, but they were stationed on top of these tree stumps that were so massive, Tonio. I'm talking about the biggest trees you've ever seen in your life. They look like mountains.
Redwoods?
No, way bigger than, like 100 times the size of a redwood. Big enough to put like factory-sized buildings on a tree trunk.
So you don't think nobody seen this or want to report this?
You can't. You go to Antarctica right now, I'm telling you, you're going to get arrested. You can't even explore down there. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see your computer.
Yeah.
I do. I want to see.
Okay, I got a lot of stuff on there. All right, we'll get back to that. Ghost.
No.
Do you believe in ghosts?
No. The only way I believe a ghost if they come down and have a conversation with me. That's the only way I'm gonna believe it.
So
all these stories, everybody tells you, I've seen this.
Yes.
They're just hearing things or seeing things.
You don't believe that there's people on this earth that have a certain energy about them that are in tune with paranormal things?
No.
What about these people that go in these buildings and they have this paranormal equipment and they're picking up, because we're walking.
Oh, we'd be right back. Commercial break.
Right.
Is that
our bodies are essentially a lot of electricity. So we're picking up, I watched this one show. They said, if you're here, give us a sign.
And what did they do? Make a noise?
No,
noise made?
The little girl rolled a red ball into the room. Who rolled that ball?
What do you mean?
Who rolled that ball?
I don't know. I ain't seen the show.
The little girl that was in there rolled that ball, and then you could hear little giggles going down the hallway. I was told you can only make contact with somebody from that realm. That realm is here amongst us, but we cannot see it. I was told that you can only make contact with that type of realm if your heart is strong enough to do it. They do not go up to people that they feel are weak, because people have, they'll fall out. So I've heard that they only make contact with people that they feel can withstand that.
Where'd you hear that at?
Everybody that ghost hunts around here, I know several people that do it. Shout out to Mary Rogers. Mary Rogers does it. I work with her. They go around West Virginia, all different types of places, and go ghost hunting.
We'll
get her on the show.
Yeah.
Mary. We're going to get you on here so you can explain to Antonio.
I will listen.
Yeah.
But I want to see evidence that it's a ghost.
I think they got some footage, I believe. And her team.
I want to see it with my own eyes.
Right. Well,
there's a whole bunch of abandoned buildings in Virginia, and I'm pretty sure people think they're haunted. So we need to go check some of them out.
You just gave me a great idea. We'll get me, you, and Weston. We'll get some footage. We'll go with Mary and her team to one of these, wherever the insane asylums, wherever they go, and we'll experience for ourselves.
All right.
And we'll film that and make a show out of it.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Now, I'm telling you right now,
we know how you are about the dark.
Yeah. I'm bringing the blick. I'm telling you right now, anything move, fire. I'm putting holes. Listen, they say you can't shoot ghosts. That don't mean I can't try. I'm telling you right now. So y'all better duck. I'm telling you. I'd like to go just for the experience and be able to see the kind of stuff that they pick up. So we'll set that up.
Do you believe in it?
I do. And the only reason I say that is because I know this is going to sound crazy, but I've seen stuff that I can't explain. Right? I've had family members of mine say that they've seen stuff. Okay, so are y'all familiar with sleep paralysis?
Somewhat.
So when you're laying down and you kind of wake up, but you're not fully awake, but everything in you cannot really open your eyes. Like you have some sensory, but you can't get up. You can't do anything. There's an old tale that says that when you have that and you can't get up, there's a demon on your back. And one time I was sleeping on my back. I felt the breath and the face of a man. He had a beard. I was pushing with all of my might in my sleep. All right, I'm strong.
I'm trying not to.
I know you're not trying to laugh.
I'm trying not to laugh.
I'm strong, bro. Like, ain't nobody just going to lay on top of me and I can't get you off of me.
True.
I pushed with all of my might, and he was he was breathing on me, bro. I said, Antonio, I'm not lying. He was breathing on me, and I could not get him off of me.
What'd he say?
He was saying, he wasn't really saying words, but he was like grunting. Antonio, it scared me so bad, I screamed, finally pushed, and woke up. Everybody ran in the room. Are you okay? You okay? I said, where's he at? Where's he at? And I had my gun. Because what happened? Where did he go? This really...
So you woke up. So you was dreaming is what you were doing.
I was awake because I could see my blanket beside me. My head was turned because his face was right here, so I didn't want him in my, I kind of turned my head. What was that?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
What
do you mean?
Who would come for me like that,
I don't know.
That's the scariest sleep paralysis that I've ever experienced in my life.
He was breathing in your ear.
He was going, and it got louder and louder, bro. I could feel the scruff of his beard on my face. But why was he that strong?
In your eyes, you say he's a demon. So.
I guess. He ain't been back. Because he knows I had that thing with me.
Well,
yeah, clap it up for that. He ain't been back. Hey, don't you bring your ass back. So
you go sleep with the lights on tonight.
No,
hey, let's talk about. We was in high school. I gotta bring up this story.
No.
We was in high school. He used to wake up, go knock on his elementary school sister's door.
She was not in elementary.
Yeah, she was. Morgan's like 8 years behind us.
Yeah, she is. Okay.
Is it 8 or 9?
She's 7.
All right,
years.
so 7 years behind.
Shout out to Morgan, by the way. We love you.
So when you're in 11th grade, she's what? In 4?
I only went to wake my sister up because I thought she might be thirsty
to walk
too.
Down there in the dark with you.
Yeah. So the story is, Tonio thanks, and I'm going to say this, AC thanks that I used to wake up my baby sister.
You did.
To go downstairs with me to get something to drink.
You were scared of the dark.
Because I was scared of the dark.
You would wake her up out of her sleep knowing she had school the next morning just to get a drink.
She was thirsty too.
She's thirsty in her sleep. I felt bad for her. I'm like, man, I'm not going down there.
Yeah. I try to get Tonio, come with me. You thirsty? You go get something to drink. Because he wasn't scared of the dark, right? So, yes, I will tell everybody, I've been to Iraq. I've been to Afghanistan twice. Mm-hmm. I've done a lot of crazy stuff. I am just now at 36 years old getting comfortable with sleeping with all the lights off. I'm just being honest, okay?
I know torment you because I'm gonna whoop their ass. Okay. I'm sorry, but whoever it was,
I'll say this:
I'm gonna take them in the building out back and whoop their ass.
I cannot say it on camera what happened, but I will tell you the story.
All right,
it has affected me my whole life.
I see,
to the point where, and now because where I was in the military, I don't like waking up in a dark room because I can't find anything.
I got it.
Right, if I had to get up, because when you wake me up, I'll jump up and go.
Yeah.
But I always had to have a little light in the corner or something like that because I used to be scared of ghouls or whatever, the unknown.
Yeah.
Now I do it because I don't like waking up disoriented and I can't see what's in the room. But he is true. I mean, you're right. I'd struggled with being in the dark for a very long time. I'm recently, this year, 2022, got to a point where I can sleep in a room with all the lights off. No night light, no nothing, right? And I know everybody's like, bro, your big ass up in here scared of yes. Now, if I'm laying beside someone or in a room with someone else, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Because I know if anything bad happens, it's going to happen to both of us, right? So, like, at least we got a better chance of, like, making it out of here. So, but yes, I still struggle with that. And I struggle really bad when I'm driving at nighttime, looking in my rearview mirror all the time. Because in my mind, I'm going to look back one day and somebody's going to be in the back seat.
Well, I do that in the shower. Like if I'm home alone in the shower, the door's locked, the gun's right there, like everything.
You got everything. I'm peeking.
I don't know why. It's just, I don't know.
I hate putting, like when I wash my hair and you put your head up on the water, I try to do it real fast and I grab the curtain and look. Because I feel like that's going to be the one
I don't want nobody to attack me while I'm naked. Like,
right.
Like, what am I going to do?
And you're in the shower screaming. Yeah. You're slipping everywhere. Can't get to your pistol.
Doing the Balls Johnson dance.
Yeah. Shoot. Back and forth, you know? Now, some of y'all going to swing more than others, but we'll get into that another time. So, yeah, I am scared of the dark, ladies and gentlemen. But don't try me, though, because every Glock I got's got a light on it. Yeah. I'll light up the room now.
I had to steal that.
Yeah. So, Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, mermaids.
No.
Oh my gosh. So I did some research. They call them sirens, right? And back in the day, the sailors and these people that were charter across the oceans would see these beautiful women come up to the water and they would entice these men, right? On these big boats, right? These sailboats. The men had been out there so long, they hadn't seen a woman in so long, they would get pulled into the water. Well, what they didn't see is when these sirens go up under the water, there's a bunch more of them, and they tear the men's flesh off their bones. They got razor sharp teeth, claws, everything. But when they came up out of the water, they looked beautiful. But I seen one.
Where did you see that at?
I seen one in Florida. I went to Florida a couple months ago. We were out on a rock, and there was some reef beside it, and we were snorkeling. And I seen this torpedo-like jolt go through the water. And it was a tail, but it was a long torso attached to it, like a human. I started screaming up under the water. Well, on top of the water, because your thing is up. I don't know what it was, but I heard a lot of people have these siren sightings. That's what I feel like it was, but I don't know. Do I believe that they could have existed at one point? Yes, I do. Why would he say? I mean, you think all these sailors just make this?
So when you say a mermaid, do you mean like half human, half fish? Like, because if you're gonna live in the water, you got to have gills.
Gills, like half the appearance of a human, but gills, and more like a monster, more like a demon almost, because they would entice these men to get into the water, and they would just spaz out on them.
So how are they breeding?
Maybe they're asexual. I don't know. That's a good point.
Yeah.
How they breeding, right? It's got to be some mermans somewhere dropping off some Jamba Juice. I don't know.
That's like,
I don't know. Loch Ness Monster.
No, I don't believe in these fairy tale stories.
They've got sightings of Nessie. Like legit sightings.
Where?
All over the internet.
Dude.
All over the internet.
Like I said, the internet rotten people's brains.
They did do a scan of the lake or wherever that they think Nessie could inhabit. They said that maybe back in the day, it could have been like a prehistoric thing, but they said that the probes and stuff that they got off of the floor of the lake, there's not enough fish in there anymore to support an animal that size. That's what some people do say. So I'll give you that one. Bigfoot, I know exists.
Dude.
I've watched too many shows. There was a guy, he was a tracker, right? Like the Indians used to track.
Yeah.
He had a feather in his hat. He said, hang on, fellas. I feel some energy coming. He started shaking. He went up to this ridge line. He went, he did this call. Tonio, the tree started cracking. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, something grabbed him, pulled him off camera, and he let out a blood-curdling scream. They never saw him again.
I like to see that footage.
I'll show you. What got him?
Nothing, I guess. I don't know.
Bigfoot. I'm telling you. And now people are saying that Bigfoot is a time traveler.
Time traveler.
Like he can go to different, people think that they have different sightings in different states.
What is this,
and
Doctor Strange?
Different areas. You know what I'm saying? So they're saying that, but I think I've seen enough footage to believe in Bigfoot. I think there's enough.
Look me in my eyes and tell me you believe Bigfoot.
I believe in Bigfoot. And I ain't looking away.
Why?
I ain't blinked or nothing. I've done too much research. While everybody's out here spinning the block, trying to hit a lick, I'm at home doing research. And the Bigfoot is real, I'm telling you.
All right.
Or
I'll let people believe whatever they want to believe, as long as it don't affect me.
So
like,
what if your kids came home and said that they learned in school today that Bigfoot was real?
Probably slap Max across the face.
Are you going up to the school?
No, I'm not going to the school, but I'm going to just tell my son, like,
Right.
dude, that ain't real. Come on.
When you watch some of this stuff, what's the feeling that you get from it? Like when you
That
see
people will believe anything.
So you
most
think-
of the world is brainwashed.
brainwashed,
Yeah.
we're just gone because of these right here, right?
Yeah.
So you feel like we got to essentially unplug from this stuff, unplug from the matrix sometimes.
Yeah. That's
So
why I
what-
get off of social media like
Yeah.
years at a time.
You
Because it's
yeah,
just
I mean, you do that. I mean,
Yeah.
I know you get a little purge from it, you know, and
refresh my mind,
right.
watch some CNN.
Yeah, it's important. We got to know what's going on. And there's a lot of stuff going on right now, right? So we need to be careful because I feel like stuff's ramping back up again. So you feel like the internet is so saturated with information that people know that they can just throw some stuff together.
They're just putting anything on there, and then
Right.
people are at home like, oh, I believe this. And then they tell their friend, and they're telling their friend, and they're telling their friend, and then everybody believes it's true.
It just
like,
spreads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And
wildfire. I'm like,
we have
come on,
too much
man.
access to information, right? Because literally, YouTube is a wormhole. Like literally, you can go from watching how to change a tire, and then you end up on the largest dinosaur to ever live. I mean, there's no limit to it. So I do see what you're saying, but some of the stuff that I believe in, maybe it's my own imagination because my imagination's huge, my own curiosity.
Yeah.
But stuff like that really does fascinate me because I want to know, like, where's this stuff come from? Like, how long?
It's interesting to learn about.
Yeah,
it,
how
but-
long has this stuff been around? You know, and I really want to venture out and get, like we said, venture out and maybe film some stuff, go see it, see if we can, you know, get in the woods, make contact with something. You know,
I'm not making contact with anything.
he said I'm not
in the
making
woods.
contact with anything.
I'm not going in the woods.
You know?
I'll go to an abandoned house and stuff like that, but
Right?
the woods,
You're not going for it. Come on, man.
nah, I'm good.
Let's be adventurous. I heard there was a sighting at the frog pond. In the wood.
I ain't been to the frog pond in years.
Yes. It's another episode. So there was a sighting in the tree line at the frog pond is what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not.
I'm
but
going to check that out.
We'll check it out. We'll check it out.
Next time I take the kids, I'll look out there for it.
So essentially, we need to take time and unplug
Yeah.
and kind of just like, you know, give our time. Because I know some nights when I have to go to work, I know I'm supposed to be in bed at a certain time and I'm still scrolling.
Yeah, you're not getting the rest you need.
Right. Because there's another video, then there's another video. So like,
And an hour passes and you're like, oh, dang, I got to get up for work.
I only got 4 hours now.
Yeah, I'm too old for that. I go to bed around 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Wake up, go to work, rested.
Feeling refreshed. Feeling good. Feeling good. We got to pay the bills.
Yeah, the bills don't stop.
No, they don't stop. So I understand. How we looking like on time, Winston? Okay. All right. So we'll wrap this thing up, man. I think we had a great show today. A lot of the topics we've been wanting to talk about.
Yeah.
We'll continue to do current events. We'll continue to do challenges. We'll continue to let you guys call in if you want to. Talk to us. Let us know what's going on. Like I said before, if you'd like to be a guest on the show, just DM us. You can get in contact with us. Our emails and stuff are posted on our social media. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Drop us a message. Tell us what you want to come on for. If you'd like for us to create the outline, we will. If you would like to let us know how many guests you plan on bringing, and, you know, promote your business, get on here and use the platform. We want to hear from you. We'd love to have you. So this has been Steak and Sauce, the baddest podcast in the land, episode 5 with my boy AC. And we want you to go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button. Also hit the notifications so that you know when we're dropping the newest episodes, right? It'll go straight to your phone. Do that for us. Share this up, man. We want to continue to give you guys great content. Thank you to Weston. Thank you also to Scott. And we'll see y'all next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.